First of all, it's significant for the bilateral relations between Israel and Greece. Israel will set basically an academy for the Greek Air Force. It will be something, an agreement for the coming 20 years. With the amount of money coming into the Israeli economy, standing at the Israeli companies involved in this, standing at 5.5 billion shekels. That's more than $1.5 billion. Clearly a large sum. Clearly an important aspect for the relations between Israel and Greece. But when we're looking here, the picture is much bigger, because this whole area is now going into a form of alliances. And there is a trilateral alliance between Israel, Greece, and Cyprus that has been being fomented for a long time, of course, to protect the Eastern Mediterranean, with Turkey being a rival, especially of Greece, but also of Israel. The Turks and the Greeks and Cyprus, they have an issue with the minerals under the sea in the area of Cyprus. Where exactly is the border between the Greek part of Cyprus and the Turkish part of Cyprus? Israel is also concerned with the alliance formed between Turkey and Libya, which could perhaps prevent or bother Israel from exporting gas into Europe. That is one thing. When we're speaking of the Eastern Mediterranean, we mentioned that trilateral alliance between Israel, Greece, and Cyprus. It has become a four-way alliance now, with the United Arab Emirates joining. This means that this alliance is now taking care not only of the Eastern Mediterranean, but also of the Persian Gulf. Guess what other country stands on the Persian Gulf? That is, of course, Iran. So this deal signed here is not only a bilateral thing between the two countries, but also there's a much bigger picture. This four-way alliance now between Israel, Greece, of course, Cyprus, and now the United Arab Emirates, looking at the Eastern Mediterranean, Turkey, looking at the Persian Gulf, at Iran. And Iran, of course, as we've already mentioned many times, has its hands all over the place. Israel tries to do the same.